Here are my championship table predictions for the 25-26 season. Plenty of time left in the transfer market, but you've got to get those predictions in before the opening game. Firstly, I think it's valid to say that Sheffield Wednesday will likely finish bottom. Not going to go into it too much. Transfer embargo, lots of different problems. I also think Hull City will be in a relegation zone as well. I believe they're also under a transfer embargo, and with other teams in and around them adding so much quality, I just can't see how they don't get relegated. I've also got Preston North End to go down. Now, I know Preston fans are going to hate this. I just think it's a transition year for Preston. There's a lot of risk involved. They've made some decent signings, but I think it'll take time for them all to gel. A change in style, and with other teams strengthening them around them, I think this is the year they get relegated. I've then got Blackburn Rovers, Charlton, Oxford and Stoke just above the relegation zone. I personally think Ismail is papering over the cracks at Blackburn. It's just an opinion, Rovers fans. I think Charlton Athletic's starting 11 has improved massively. It looks quality now. They do lack depth though, and I do think they'll still be in a relegation battle. I've then got Oxford and Stoke hovering above, who I think are almost at mercy at the other teams improving massively. I think Middlesbrough will struggle this season and be in 17th. I'm not convinced by Edwards as the appointment. I've then got Bristol City, Portsmouth and QPR. I think Bristol City will have a natural fall off. I think Portsmouth will improve. I did have QPR higher up in my predictions, but I do think they should have kept Kelman. They got a really good figure for him, 5 million. But I think he was just a perfect goal scorer for them. Poku and Dembele would create loads of chances, and I think they missed out. I've now got him in at 14th, although I do think they'll be absolutely fantastic to watch. I've then got Wrexham, Derby and Watford. I think a year of consolidation for Wrexham will be really important. Although if they're anywhere near the playoffs come January, they're going to chuck so much money at it. I think Derby and Watford look really solid. I've then got Swansea and Millwall just missing out on playoffs. I think another season of similar sort for Millwall. And Swansea have made some really good signings. I think they'll be in and around it. Just missing out on the playoffs, I've got Sheffield United and West Brom. Regardless whether Sheffield United fans enjoyed his football or not, I think sacking Wilder was silly. 92 points is 92 points. They've lost some really key players. Vinicius Souza, I think Hamer is likely to go. I also think West Brom just about don't have enough. So playoffs, I've got Norwich City to sneak in there. They've got a really good starting 11, some really good defensive signings. And they got so much dough from the row and sign sale. I've then got Coventry City and Leicester City in there as well. Leicester's a risky one with a pending points deduction, but Coventry City look nailed on. And then I've got Southampton in at third. I haven't seen much of Will Still football, but he's obviously got a fantastic squad to play with, and any team coming down from the Premier League has parachute payments. And then probably a prediction that will cause uproar and surprise some people, I've got Birmingham City in at second. I think they've just got so much momentum. They've signed some unbelievable players. Furuhashi will be the player of the season. And I think Ipswich Town will absolutely steamroll the league. An unbelievable squad and an